What's good, everybody? It's MarcTheGreatest. Today's video, I'm going to be talking about sometimes the hero has to play the villain in order to survive. If you're new to the channel, like, comment, subscribe, share this video, and we're going to get right into it, y'all. So, sometimes the hero has to play the villain in order to survive. Reason why I say this is because the hero cannot always play the hero. The hero has its limits. The hero has their limits. So if the hero is always helping people, eventually they're going to feel drained. Eventually they're going to feel like no one's giving to me. I'm giving to everybody else. But no one is helping me. No one is giving anything to me. So it's like sometimes they have to draw back and play the villain and say, okay, I need to take care of me in order for me to be a better hero. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes the hero might not be around, right? Sometimes I think of the Spider-Man movie, one of the old Spider-Man movies. And there was a phase in Peter Parker's time where he didn't play Spider-Man. In fact, he was close to going to to being a villain. You know what I'm saying? He had his time where he was away from his superhero duties in order, to play villain, And I'm not saying to, like, tear up stuff and destroy things, but what I am saying is sometimes in your life, you have to play the villain in order for you to survive, because you cannot always be the hero. Let me say that again. You cannot always be the hero. Sometimes playing the villain is where it's at. Sometimes playing the villain means taking care of you. Sometimes playing the villain just helps you. It helps you to set boundaries. It helps you to not take stuff from people. Not take SHIT from people. Like, that's what a villain is being about. It's like living on your terms. You know what I'm saying? Like, not pleasing other people all the time. Because eventually if you please people all the time, they're gonna suck you dry. And that's the honest truth. They're gonna suck you dry like the Sahara Desert. And you don't wanna be sucked dry like the Sahara Desert. And then when you die, then they're not going to give two craps about you. That's just how life is. And I'm here to tell y'all, you got to take care of yourself. I don't care who says what. I don't care if people say you should do this, you should do that. Take care of yourself. Who gives a crap about what others want? Take care of you. Because at the end of the day, if you don't take care of you, you're not going to survive. If you always play the hero, you're going to wear yourself out. And people are just going to look at you as the broken hero. The hero that went down. And you don't want to be that. And then, people aren't going to care about you. They're like, oh, they're such and such, so they are good. Like how people looked at Spider-Man, they're like, okay, he's Spider-Man. He should be good. But when he pulled away, then they started hating. You know what I mean? Then they started like saying, oh, where's Spider-Man? Where's Spider-Man? You can't expect Spider-Man to always be there, because even Spider-Man has his limits. Even the greats have their limits. Even the greats fold sometimes. They fold. They have days where they want to kind of be away from the world for a minute. I've had days like that, and that's why I took breaks from creating content, because I realized I was giving too much to the point where I was going empty. And I'm like, you know what? I'm out of here. I'm dipping. When I feel like that gauge is gone, I'm dipping. No explanations needed. I'm dipping. And that's how you gotta be. You gotta dip when you feel like there's nothing going in your cup. When there's nothing, you gotta dip sometimes. And that's the truth. because people are going to suck you dry. Let me tell y'all, people are like leeches. And I'm not saying everybody is like that, but a lot of people in the world, they're leeches. They want to suck you dry and say, oh, what do you want? Can you do this for me? Can you do this for me? People associate themselves with you a lot of times for their own personal agendas, for their own, agendas for you to fulfill for them. And sometimes you got to be like, nah, man, I can't do that today. No, I'm not doing that today. And if it means breaking up this friendship, so be it. So be it. Because people they're not going to care about, people don't care if they cross your boundaries, bro. People don't care about your health and your well-being because they're concerned about their own a lot of times. And that's about it. So you got to care about yourself. You got to take care of yourself because they're not going to care about you. People out here, it's a cold world out here. They're not going to care about you. If you're looking for a handout, they're not going to hand you anything. They're going to, in fact, lots of people will gladly see you die. And that's the truth. They let you lay there and suffer. And that's what a lot of people would do. They're going to let you lay there and suffer. So you got to take care of yourself. I'm not saying don't ask for help sometimes. Yeah, people will help you every now and then. But a lot of times, they're not going to help you. You got to take care of yourself. You got to take care of yourself. Because it's cold. Like I said, it's a cold world out here. And if you don't take care of yourself, you're going to be left for dead. You're going to be dried up like the Sahara Desert, stranded, and no one's going to give a crap. No one's going to give a crap. Honestly. And I had to learn this the hard way in my life, where I felt like I was giving everybody everything. And I'm like, you know what? That's it. I'm out of here. I'm dipping. I don't give a crap what he says, thinks, he think, whoever thinks, and whoever says what. Whoever says what I do and what my actions are. I don't care. I'm just dipping. You know what I mean? Like, you just got to be on that time, bro. You got to be like, man, I'm dipping out of here. Ain't nobody benefiting me. I'm out of here. I'm dipping. Because when it comes to you, when you ask for stuff, they don't have a problem when you're helping them, but when you ask for stuff, they always got a problem. And I'm like, man, I'm dipping. I don't give a crap. I don't give an F. I'm dipping. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. And you got to be on that kind of time. Because if you don't, they're going to suck you dry, bro. I've said it over and over. They're going to suck you dry. And they're gonna act like, oh, you don't have any needs, oh, you're straight, right? And then one post I saw on Instagram, y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all. I saw like a post on Instagram where it was like this person drowning. And like it was like their hand, they were like literally drowning, and then there was another hand like going, like it looked. So there's this post where the guy was reaching his hand, like the guy that was drowning, his hand was like up in the air while his whole body was like in the water. And then there was another hand that looked like that was gonna pick that person out of the water, but really they just gave him a high five and let him drown. And that's how a lot of the world is gonna be. When they see you drowning, all they're going to do is give you a high five. They may not even give you that. And that's the truth. They may not even give you a high five. They're just going to look at you and drown and let you drown. They're just going to look at you and let your butt drown in that water. And that's how the world is. And then if you're, one quote I heard is like, if you're too nice, you get used. You can't be too nice out here, bro. I'm just being honest. You can't be too nice. Cause if you are, they are gonna use you like a bottle of water. They're gonna drink you up and throw you and toss you aside. And that's the truth. They're gonna drink you up and toss you aside. So you gotta learn how to say no. I'm sacred water. You don't have access to me. You know? Sometimes you gotta come off as a little bit snubbish and snobbish, because if not, they're gonna use you. People are gonna use you, bro. If you don't have boundaries, if you don't set limits, they're gonna use you, bro. And they are not gonna care once you're used up. They are not gonna help you. They're not gonna help you refill yourself up. You gotta do that on your own. You gotta do that on your own. And that's the thing, y'all. That's why heroes sometimes have to play the villain. Even in my life, there was just an era where I'm like, man, I'm a villain in this mug. I don't care what anybody else says. I'm doing what I want to do. You know? That was like my villain arc. Like I can say personally that I had a villain arc where I say, man, I don't care. I'm not kissing butt. I'm not kissing behind. I'm not helping this person. I'm not helping that person. I'm not saying hi. I'm not doing nothing. And that might sound harsh, but sometimes you got to come across like that. Sometimes you got to, and I'm not saying you stop being a good person. I'm not saying that at all. But sometimes when you see people's true colors, you got to stop with the niceness. You got to stop with the people pleasing. You got to stop it, because people are going to use you when they can, and they will. I'm just saying for what it is. Like, the world doesn't give two craps about you. They're going to chew you up and spit you out. But you got to be in that joker and say, hey man, I'm up. I'm taking care of myself. I'm dipping. I'm taking care of myself. I'm focusing on myself. I'm focusing on my goals. I'm eating healthier. I'm working out. I'm getting a better body. I don't care what he says. I don't care what my girlfriend says. He says, she says, whoever says. I'm working on me. I'm doing what's best for me. And I'm doing what's best for me so that I can help out everybody else. And sometimes I don't even want to help everybody else all the time. Sometimes I want to just take care of me. Sometimes I want to focus on me so I can get better. And that's how you have to be out here, because like I said, and I'm going to say it again, people do not give two craps about you out here. They're going to chew you up and spit you out. And if you don't learn that real fast, you're going to get used and you're going to be dried up like the Sahara Desert. So I'm here to tell y'all, and I'm saying this, sometimes the hero has to play the villain in order to survive. That is the message for today's video, y'all. Thank y'all for watching. If you're new to the channel, like, comment, subscribe, share the video. Have a great night, everybody. MarcTheGreatest. Peace.